Good evening. Welcome back. Tonight we're gonna run the fire signs. It's an elemental read. I'm gonna read all three of the fire signs tonight. Hopefully I got that right. And we get along well tonight. Hopefully, once I get a good amount of structure on this whole setup, we'll go. We'll do a little bit different. I'll get a regular read. This is fire signs. These are the first. Here's my fire. There we go. Yep. There you are. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. All right. Let's go with, let's pick one. Let's see what we got here to get us started. That one there. Leo, you're first up. Decided to go with this way because I don't want to do just a 10-minute reading, and I can't cram 12 in an evening when I work all day. It's too much. So I'm doing these for now on the side, and we'll pick them up and get a little bit more if I can let go of some of my work hours. We'll just have to see. I got other things in the works. All right, Leo, this is your reading, your live reading. Wow, I'm not doing that yet. I'm still working on a little shuffle here. I don't trust it yet. They've been cleansed and they shuffle all right, but I just want to make sure we're good. Leo, you are the epitome of the fire, man. You're quite the fire sign. Always right there. Everybody sees you. Very, very extroverted most of the time. Life of the party. Friendly. Lots of friends. Very passionate person. Sometimes you're a little quieter than others, but not generally. You're fine. If you're a sun sign of Leo, it doesn't matter what else is in your chart. You're going to be pretty much a fiery tempered person. You can hang with the big dogs. There we go. For sign out, first one. You got where are my glasses? Oh, there we go. They broke, but I can still use them. The Page of Pentacles. That's a nice little offer. A little flirty stuff. And it's a little financial flirty. Somebody with substance. Foundation. Earth sign, generally. A Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Those flirting with you a little bit, maybe. Yeah, Leo, you would do real well with a Taurus. Yeah. They like your energy. They gravitate to it most of the time. They wish they could be like you. They're more introverted and quiet, settled, and they do the rinse repeat regular thing. And they're content with that, but they kind of secretly desire to be more open and edgy like Leo. So they're attracted to that. They like that fiery. You got the Empress here. That is you in this mindful moment right now. You're presenting yourself in this moment as the Empress. Wow, that's a pretty nice energy there. A lot of stars around your forehead. There. That's a nice card. That's a powerful card. That would be the Leo side of feminine Leo. Feminine side of Leo. Emperor is Aries. But that's a fiery energy. The Empress is very fiery. Boy, she lets you know it too. She's always pregnant, always nurturing, very loving and kind. Okay, yeah, I can see you being that way, especially to your children. Very, very loving, especially now too. With all that's going on in the world, I can see it being a concern for you. And of course, in the upcoming energy, got the world. All the world's a nice card. It's dominion over all things. I mean, you've got all of it. You got the air with the eagle up there. With the eagle, you've got the earth with the tree there. You see that? And then of course, all of that. You've got the water over there in the background, and the fire. It's just all there. It's beautiful. That's a nice sign. I love the stag and the lion. The Leo, that's you. There's a lot of that energy in this card. So you're coming right out with yourself. You're authentically you. You're going to continue to be that. Nurturing and kind, but you are very strong, strong willed. Something's probably coming up for you. You're going to require some of this kind of strength. I don't know what it is yet. The cards aren't really open yet for that. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the moving downward here. I need two cards for this page here. This was the flirty energy that's coming along. Is this a love reading? It looks like it very much. You may be being looked at. You may be being looked at by a earth sign as a nurturing, kind person that they'd like to get next to, with that charisma and that mystery they like. Oops. Got another one here. Oh my, yes, and there's the star. That's a nice card. Yeah, you're getting flirted with. The flirty energy here is, oh, it's quick. This is the Eight of Wands and the star is the flirty person here. That could represent an Aquarius too. That's an air sign. You'd like an air sign too. Oh yeah, Leo. That's and it's moving along real fast. Just how you like it. That's just the way you like it. You like things to go quickly. You definitely like to have your world move along. You don't like it to stay stagnant. Come on now. I really hate when you do this. You flip around on me like that. Go. You don't like things to be stagnant here, and that looks good. You have a really nice read going on so far. What you're bringing into the present, this has caused you to be so nurturing. You've got a lot of flirty around you, so it brings out the loving in you. And then you got the Two of Wands here. Yeah, that's the world here, and then the Two of Wands is looking out into the future at the world. The world's in his hands. Look at this picture. The world, he's got the world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. And he's looking off into the distance. I mean, he got the cat there looking out for him too. And the distant horizons. I mean, oh yeah, looks like you're probably a single person. And this is a welcome flirt. This is welcome, especially coming into spring and summer. That means a nice, fun summer for you. You get to tell your stories and get people to laugh again. Get someone to laugh. Yeah. And they'll enjoy that. I know they will. Wands energy is very passionate. That would depict how you are right now. And of course, we have the Four of Cups. Yes, of course we do. This is a coy, okay? A little coy. This person wants to be adored. And you are the person to do it, okay? Either one of you is looking for the attention in it. If you look at the card, I know it's refusal of offer, but look at the card really. Isn't she adoring him and he's being coy? Come on, there it is. The girl in the picture is adoringly looking at the boy, and he's being very shy. Shy. I don't want to take your. I don't want to. I don't want to flirt. I'm not going to flirt. I'm not flirting, right? My goodness, it's loving though. We're talking about cups. I don't care how cups come out. They can be seen with the emotional content of love all the time. And here you're very nurturing. So I would guess you're the nurturing side of this Four of Cups. That's how I would see you. And yeah. They want you to chase them. They really do. They want you to chase them. Even the star picture here depicts as somewhat of a chasing situation. They're flirty, showing off, for you, trying to get your attention, and flirting. But you see them. You know you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. They see you as very sweet and kind, very gentle natured. They don't know you very well, do they? Then you've got the Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah, You're offering up your pentacles. You look. It looks like either you or someone else, this this flirt is whining and dining, wants to offer you a family life, something structured. You know, Leo, the only thing is you're not always so keen on structure. You are a very spontaneous individual and you don't really like to be settled down and held down in any way. It's like that does the opposite to you. Too much of that adoring thing. You're not you don't really see it as real. It doesn't seem real to you. I get the idea that you're more you like that mystery. You like a little bit of drama. You do. And there's no drama here. This doesn't offer you anything that challenges your mind. Yes, that would be dramatic, but not the kind of drama that's Jerry Springer, okay? Not that kind of drama. You like to be challenged. You like the banter of it. And I'm not sure that this individual has a content, a character to banter that much. Maybe a little. Give him a try. I mean, but it doesn't look. It looks kind of boring to me. I'm not sure. It just for you, unless that person's okay with you doing your own thing, because you're gonna want to be excited and do your own thing. That's who you are. You like getting out and about, and if they don't want to come with you, they could be okay with you doing it yourself with your friends. Because if they're not, then it won't work. There you are with your friends. You see what I mean? That just came out. Just came out when I said that with your friends. And look at that. They better be okay with that. Because if they don't want to go and do things, but they want this to last, they better be prepared to put out the pinnacles and let you go do your thing with your friends. Because that's pretty much how that's going to be if they don't want to come along or spend the time with you. Doesn't mean you're fully content. You're fully content, Leo. Absolutely to go and run the gamut of fun. But if they don't want to come with you, they better be all right with you going on your own. You've always been an independent person like that. You'll go do your own thing. Now, if you have a problem with that, guess who sticks around and who's gone? See that? They won't stay. You always choose your friends. Always choose your friends first. That's the way you are. Loyalty is number one. Okay, these are the energies around you that influence. This is the five of wands. Oh, there's some drama there. There it is. These are the type of people around you. You probably have some people in your family that are a bit dramatic and want to argue a lot, which, by the way, will probably annoy you pretty much. You'll put up a good argument, but you'll walk away from it. Yeah, it's not worth your time most of the time. You don't mind a little fire, but you ain't burning your house down. So this person is you can only handle so much of them. That's like a long lunch is a little taxing. Yeah, this person in your family. This shows you the things you don't want to deal with daily. I have a loud dog. Sorry if he barks and really gets loud. This person is the epitome of the thing you don't want to be. And it reminds you to keep a check on your mm, henpecked nature, I want to say. You talk to other people kind of thing. How you talk to others. Do I have people here? Oh, wow. Hello. Well, people actually came today. I'm surprised. But this person does remind you of what you don't want around. Because try to get another one here for the energy that surrounds you, that's hanging out with you regularly. Justice. Okay, that reminds you to be fair. That person's a very Libra, probably a Libra around you, a bit of air. This person is probably a friend, more of a friend type. That would remind you to always be fair with everybody, even people you don't see that often. Hey, they're there. And we always tend to attract people subconsciously that we need around us at any given time. I noticed that everybody has that about them, not just intuitive people. I mean, everybody. You do tend to attract things. I don't know. I haven't run across a single person who hasn't thought about a friend they haven't seen in a long time, and then all of a sudden they get a phone call from them, or they run across them at the stoplight. There they are. That seems to be the thing. You track the things you need in your life at the time, and the friends that are loyal for long periods, they're always there, and that's always wonderful to have. But you do need to change out once in a while. Other friends need to be allowed in so that you can learn from them what you need. Obviously, they're for a reason. They're there to give you something. Oh, I have a little trouble. I can't. I'm nearsighted. Sorry, I'm farsighted, not nearsighted. So it's hard to see the cards and the screen. So I'm gonna have to adjust this computer screen so that I can see these more clearly. Anyway, the justice here is a nice energy around you, and it's always useful. Anytime you need advice on whether something is fair and 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 good, you can go to that person, and you know who it is. You know who these people are. You know who the drama queen in the family is. You certainly know what friend is always fair with everybody. They don't talk about people behind their back. That's a fair person. Oops. They're very honest, very clear, and they wouldn't like it if people did talk about you behind your back. They'd probably be there to defend you right now. The Knight of Pentacles, you got a slowpoke here. These friends, I'm going to say this the last of the friends. This is Slowpoke Rodriguez, and it's been around a long time. Just sort of hangs out in the background. It's just a friend that's there, and she just sort of keeps in. Just a friend that hangs out, wants to be around your energy, really likes your personality, and quite frankly, would love a game of pool once in a while. That's about it. Maybe have a drink with you or go do something once in a while. Not all the time. That's the Knight of Pentacles. They're kind of slow about doing things, but yeah, no, they'll offer to pay if you go once in a while. All right, I'm going to go forward with your energy and maybe this person up here if it comes up. I got a couple of cards to put out here for you and what you're going to do about all this. I really do see you making it clear on the boundaries there. How you're going to you're going to go do things whether this person comes along or not. And if they don't get up off the stick and ask you out or spend some time getting to know you, you're not going to bother with them. You move along. That's Ace of Pentacles. That's that person is making the offer. That's a clear cut offer for you. That's the flirt. That's a date there. That's a date right there. Yeah, you'll probably go out on the date. I don't know how much you're going to like that person though. They're really kind of slow about it, making little hints. Wow. Yep, there you are. Yeah, I don't. You know, I like to think that when there's an offer, right behind it is a response. You're gonna be weary about this, and you see, you kind of, I don't know. I do take the date, but you might not call him back, or may not take a second date. May not be a second date. Of course, it's gonna bother him quite a bit. They'll probably try again. They'll try again, and maybe you will, but I don't think you're gonna like him very much. You give them some merit for trying, and trying, because it says to you that how much they really like you. Then you got the shadow side. This is death. Um, this is the death and rebirth. I mean, it's the ending of this thing here. It's just going to get cut off. I don't think you're going to even take the call. I think you'll go out with them the one time, and it'll be a nice date, but it'll be boring for you. You're not uh, you're not the boring type. You need to be excited. You need to be challenged. You would even enjoy a good argument if it's a good, intelligently orchestrated argument. You would really enjoy that. Something stupid, however, no, they wouldn't even get a call. They wouldn't even answer their phone for a call. So yeah, you wouldn't even answer your phone if they called you if they're that boring to you. You're absolutely all about your friends, and you don't care about the money. This isn't about money. Leo can make money anytime they want. They know exactly what to do. They can drum up a side hustle in one day, man. They are highly dynamic when it comes to fetching what they need monetarily. They don't have any problem with that. That's not what they're looking for here. They want something more. They want their mind challenged, and they want someone who has the passion. and charisma. And so if you see that, you'll know it. You'll know the charisma if you see it. You don't even mind a little bit of that drama. You'll even drum it up just to see what they'll do. See if they'll give a little bit of fire, a little bit of that energy back. If they won't, you won't even take it. You won't even take that. You'll cut them off. That'll be that. So yeah, you'll try it. I'd go for it. You might enjoy the sarcasm. If nothing else, you don't like watching that. All right, Leo, have fun with this. I expect to see a date for you with this person. Might as well. Hey, everybody's got to eat, right? Take the dinner date and see what happens. Maybe it's worth it. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. Girls ask men out all the time now. Men ask women, women ask men. It's sort of an equal world these days. So not such a bad thing, I think. I think if you're a man and a woman has the balls to ask you out, you might like that. If you're a woman and you can play a little coy or play a little game, you're all about that. All right, Leo, I'm gonna wrap yours up and we're gonna get on with our next fire sign. I was looking forward to doing fire tonight. I like fire signs. They are they're so passionate. Anytime you see a big argument or a big kerfuffle somewhere, there's always a fire sign in the middle of it. You gotta love that. Okay, Leo, hope to see you next week. I will be doing the same way. I'll do one element per night and then take 2 nights off and then start over again with the elements. Same way. But I won't do the cards the same way. This way you only got you only got three three readings to kind of get through to your sign. You know what element's coming up, but you don't have to wait through 11 signs till you come up. I'm really having trouble with my disability thing, man. It was a stressful day at work. All right. Thanks, Leo. I hope to see you next week. We'll go from there. Okay, we'll pull this out. So a second here. Who we got next? Okay, Aries and Sagittarius. Hmm. Who's next? Who's next? I don't know who's next. I can't do a quick 10-minute read. It's not possible. There's too much to stories. And I like to talk, especially when I start pulling cards. It just comes up. You got it? Aries is up. Ooh, Sagittarius is last night. Aries, you're up. All right, Aries, I got a different deck for you. But tonight, Aries, I really want to. I haven't explored this new deck. It's really cool. I got it here a couple of weeks ago, and I've been charging it for a while. And it's very different. It doesn't have any words. It doesn't have any words on it at all. That's why I like it so much. It's different. And the images are wow. They're very, very different. They're not good or bad. They have sort of a content that's different. I like them. I looked over them and kept my fingers on them a bit. Kind of got a feel for them. So we'll see how they read tonight. And Aries, absolutely, it's your time right now. This is your season. We're in Aries right now. Yes, we are. Is it April? Yeah, we're just about to come out of Aries here soon. So we're in the last decan of you. Okay, cool. Just coming out of the second decan of Aries. So this should be an interesting read here. Dead center decan is really Aries, hard energy. And then as we come into the last decan of it, we're coming into Taurus with the Aries. So that's a little calm down. It still slap you around, but they calm down a little bit there, toward the end. All right, Aries. I'm going to put a shuffle and a couple of one of these. I shuffled all these cards earlier, but I like to make sure they're prepared and fresh. Let's see. I got people here. Hello? The first time, huh? Wow. Well, I just started on this online one going live, so I'm still navigating the whole thing too. I'm trying to see what people write. You're Sagittarius. Ah, wow. You're coming up right after Aries here. I like Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. Oh my God, I'm a Sagittarius. Can't deny that one. A lot of readers are. I've noticed that. I'm ashamed of it. I'm authentic. That's for sure. Okay. What do we got here? This is a King of Swords. Nice energy coming out. Wow. That is you're really defensive right now. Jesus. Don't want anybody to know your birthday is or something? Maybe you didn't want that party. No, not there. And then we've got the ooh ooh ooh. Oh, that's the Ten of Cups. There it is. That's why are you the King of Swords when you right now in this mindful moment you're the Ten of Cups. You're expressing your Ten of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment, wellness. It's everything. It's beautiful. That's where everybody wants to be in love. You're there. You're at least maybe you want to be there. You're just a little blocked. Huh. King of Swords is a blocker, man. It's a it's a it's a war sign, you know. The King of Swords is a warrior, strong and tough, and doesn't let anything in. Doesn't give his heart so easy, you know. So yeah, that's almost like the Queen of Swords. Cut your hand off. You better tell me the truth, or I'll cut your head off. You know, it's a Queen of Swords. Well, imagine the King is just as bad. So yeah, I mean, that's a tough energy for you to be trying to find love. Uh-huh. This one here. This looks like the. I can't remember what these are. Let's see which one. These are so hard to determine. I love them. Look at that. That's a cool card. 17. 17. My goodness. That's strength. I think that's strength. Looks like the lion there. That's beautiful. But you're gonna have so what I can see from that is that you're probably gonna you want this emotional freedom, you want this love, you want to trust your heart with somebody, but apparently you've been burned pretty good in the past, real good. And I'm betting it's because you had an attitude or a fight, a big one, and that you didn't expect to get cut off like that. You didn't expect to get cut off like that, and you still love that person. I think that's what you were hoping for was a 10. That's what you're still immersed in the hope of it. And then you got this. This is strength to find your way through. You're gonna have to find strength to get through this one because this will hang with you for a long time if you don't, especially you Aries. You won't be able to move forward unless you fix this in your heart. That's tough. Aries, you got a real tender heart. They may be tough and they may be a bit obnoxious at times, but man, they got a tender heart. It breaks so easy, and they're forever changed. Somebody can hurt them big time. They're not so aloof about love. They're very committed and they're very mean it. Even though they want the whole world to think they're not like that. That they're tough and that they're strong, but no, not really. They cry a lot on the inside, especially if somebody hurts them like this. I mean, I don't think this was meant. This wasn't something that was intentionally provoked in any way. Wow. Yeah, that's the 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, that was devastating for you. They walked they walked away from you hard, and yeah, you watched that too. You watched that person walk away from you, and you expected them to come back, and it didn't. They always come back, and this time they stuck with it. You now you can't take it back. Oh man, and your prideful nature will keep you from that too. Wow. Walked right away from it. Oh, you got so many cups here. The 2 of Cups now. That's all you wished for. You thought you had that. You really thought that this was what you had. You really did, and they walked away from that. Oh, I mean that's a whole story right there. This was an argument, and It got out of hand a little bit. And oh, you both wanted to. This was a plan. This is probably somebody you probably were engaged to be married. This person, this is what this looks like. What this read looks like. It's an engagement. You were engaged in it, and it just fell through like it didn't matter at all. You still can't reconcile that. Hmm. This is a walk away. They didn't. No, they didn't leave on purpose or by accident. This wasn't. You didn't lose this person in an accident, did you? They're not gone. I mean, it's really coming across to me like you lost this person. You lost them forever. This is a real hard. This is bad, and I feel so bad for you. So I'm really, really concerned that I'm talking to somebody here who lost someone that's passed on, that died, and this was someone there was a going to be married here. Oh man, these cards are just reading that way. I know they're good cards. Ah, damn, man. I'm really sorry. It looks that way. It just looks that way. All you want to do is get on with it. Get another card at six of cups. Another cups. Oh my god. This is a hard, hard read, man. Oh man. I really don't like doing that. I hate to see this. I'm so sorry. Whoever this is, you'll be all right. You already know you're here. You're looking for answers or some way to heal your heart. This is a heart energy all over the place. And Aries, oh my God, this has devastated you. You're probably going to have a hard time for a long time. Whoa. I mean, I'm choked up here. This is hard. Oh my God. And right under the 10 of cups, you got the 10 of pentacles here, the 6 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. This was your everything. You're telling me you lost your everything. This is it. Everything's gone. You lost love. You lost all of the you were building. Everything you were building together is gone. Here, he died. He's death. It's gone. It's left. It's not coming back. Wow. Oh man, I'm so afraid to turn in this card. It's a live read, and I have to turn the cards, but this is hard for me to do, and there's no other way to interpret this at all. The hard at the beginning, the hardship is the whole picture as it unfolds. You know what though? You loved very much. You loved hard. You loved strong. You got to have that. No matter what, you got that. There's something to be said about knowing a thing. There's really something to be said about knowing a thing. You did get to have that in your life, even if it wasn't for very long. You know, it's grieving no matter what. It's grieving. You're going to grieve it, and just keep the memories alive. You know, you can't let it interfere in the future either, because I don't think that they would want that either. I really don't. And I don't usually read anything morbid like this, so I'm so sorry if it's hard for anybody. It's hard for me too. I don't usually read these kind of readings. I usually will put these back and say, oh no, not today. But I kind of have to. I have to. I have to. Oh man. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. You know, this is the energy surrounding it. This is the 20. This is the end of the road here. This is the world. That's and it's look at the mishmash of it. It just looks like chaos and sadness. Do you see it? See all that sadness there? It just looks blue and sad. That the colors in that card just make me feel devastated. Like it's just a mess. It's wrecking your soul, and it's so hard. And what you have around you, look at this. People are praying for you. They love you. They're hoping for strength for you. Oh, yeah. Damn. This person here is with you. They care and they understand. This must be somebody's family. It's a family member that's very close to you. It could be yours or theirs. This is a very sudden accident, and everybody's sad right now. There's no answer. There's no easy answers because it is a sudden accident. Accident is an accident. That's what this is. I just can see it. I've almost seen a car crash. It's terrible. It's an accident. This is Seven of Cups here. All these ways it could have gone. This is somebody who's wrapped around you with all these options to help you grieve. If you look at the card, look at it. You got to remember how it looks. See all the things touching? Here, that this character here is touching. All those things are possibilities. They're possibilities. If you need, let me help you. Let me help you with this. If you need anything, I'll help you with that. You've got a lot of that around. There's a lot of people want to be there for you. So let them, because it heals them too. You gotta let them be there for you. Even though it's hard, you do need that, and so do they. When you come together like that, the universe rewards those things with cleanliness and kindness, and it helps you soothe your soul a little. You've got a two here. You got yes, another one being kissed by the sun, and then over here I'm going to call this one yours. The next one. This is a ten of swords. Oh God, it's an ending to your grief. This ending. This is the end at the beginning. Okay, see it? The king, all the way through all these cups and all of this hardship, this devastation with the swords, comes down to the end of it. You're going to come out of it. The Ten of Swords is you're out. You'll be out of it soon. And you got to rely on these people that are around you because they really do. They really do need to be there. It's important for them to be there. There's probably a lot more. If I were to pull more cards here looking for those, there'd be a ton of them. This energy is just unbelievable. I mean, to have impressed an Aries that much, for them to be that deeply in love, I must have been a hell of a person. Wow, that's the end of it there. You're going to get on with it. And I don't really want to go any further with this reading, and I'm not going to because if I go further with this reading, it just puts an end to what you need to end your own way. I don't want to. I don't want to throw you out there for you when you need your time. Everybody needs their time. So I'm going to say this. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to tell you that you will come out of it. But you're going to do that in your time. I'll revisit you next week anyway, or revisit Aries at some point. Maybe I'll see how your energy is. Maybe you'll be along with this. This kind of read here carries on and carries on and carries on until it makes its way into the better path. I'm going to say it finds the crossroad and it makes its way to the better path. Boy, that's hard to say 3 times. So as we have an end here, there'll be a beginning. I just don't want to explore that because you have to find your end first. So we'll see where it's at next time. Hope you join me. This is for Aries, and I'm so glad to see you doing this, keeping with the friendships, and at least you did have something like this. Many people never get to experience a love that deep. I used to say that I would, I would rather have. What is it they say? You'd rather have an hour of exciting than a lifetime of nothing special, right? There's something to be said about that too. All righty, ready, Aries, let's go. It's time to move along. That was a pretty good read. I just don't like reading sadness like that. But I know you'll come out of it. Everything will be all right. Everything always is all right. There's always good that comes out of it. In fact, I have a plaque I paint, and I did a plaque that said, "There's no bad things. There's only good things in disguise." course, that was right after I was in a real terrible accident and almost, well, I did, almost left the planet here permanently. Sagittarius. Get that bow and arrow. I love Sagittarius. You folks are you are the only sign of the zodiac represented by a mythical creature. You are both heaven and earth. You are the fantasy and the flesh. You are it all. In the dreams, in the dream, you are the hunter, hunting for wisdom. In the daylight, you are the man who lives in the flesh. You're the only you are the only sign that can transform at will in your sleep. That's beautiful. I think it's cool as hell. I love being a Sagittarius for that reason. I love the story of it. It's a cool fire sign. You're the wise, the wisdom, the sage, the zodiac, the ninth position. Oh my God, the ninth position. Sagittarius, you are kind and generous and giving, but you cannot lie, and you know it. You can't be anything but honest. Unfortunately, it comes with a big dose of brutality. You say that just exactly what you want to say, right when you want to say it, without thinking or whose feelings are getting hurt. You just say it. In fact, if there were all the signs on a cliff, along a cliffside, I've said this before, Sagittarius would be the first one to leap off, and they would be saying the whole time, "No, sir, I'm not going to go splat. Something will catch me." And sure enough, something will catch them. Every other sign to follow and go splat. But Sagittarius, they know something would catch them, and it sure will. You always come out of it. Even when there's a hardship or a problem, you always come out of it. Something always happens. That is where your luck is. You don't win the lottery, and you don't win at bingo, and you don't, you have all kinds of things happen, but you can find the deal. And you've got the luck of ingenuity. You can fix anything. Your curiosity has no bounds. You can do any job, probably done a ton of jobs. Probably anything you wanted to do, you just step right out there and you do it. That's what a Sagittarius is. They're explorers, adventurers. That doesn't always mean that you're going to go traveling the world. Of course, some of them do, but that's not always. An explorer explores a lot of things. Sometimes you explore different jobs. You have a wealth of knowledge and you can do anything. It makes you feel very strong to know that there's not a job out there. You don't even need a diploma and you can go do a job that requires a master's degree. You'd still be able to do it. It's amazing. It's amazing what I've seen a lot of Sagittarius accomplish. And they're business owners, runners. They're not afraid. They'll step right out there and try. Even if they make a fool of themselves, right here, they'll try. Why not? What the hell? I can't lose. I can only learn. I win or I learn. You don't lose as long as you try. That's their motto. I swear to God, I've heard a lot of them say that. And it's true too. They don't care what people think. They're authentically themselves. They could care less what you think of them. They don't care for drama. They don't even get involved with it. They think it's stupid. Most of the time, they're annoyed by it, and they won't be around a lot of people if they can't get some kind of wisdom from them. And that's not always good. They end up closing themselves off in their homes and stuff. They don't like. They get annoyed by people too much, so they keep from hurting people's feelings. They'll close themselves off uh, to their own detriment, unfortunately. But you are fortunate in that you can't lie. The truth always comes out with you. All right. You're very passionate, very creative, especially if you have a water sign anywhere in your first to three immediate, your first ascending or your moon. If you got a water sign in there, creativity overload, man. You're the business owner. You will run the whole thing all by yourself. You will work yourself to the bone. In fact, you'll work yourself so hard it's hard for people to believe that it's humanly possible. 24 hours a day if you have to make something work. I've been blown away by a few of those people. Man, I'm too old for that now, but there was a time when, yeah, I've owned a few businesses and worked for the courts and worked for places that you got to have a degree, and I didn't. Here's what it is, right? I always think of that guy that, what was it? The guy that was able to pull off all those. He pretended to be somebody else, and he had all these jobs. He was a pilot, and he was a banker, and he was I mean, a lawyer and a doctor, a surgeon, or something. I thought, damn, kudos. I always thought of him as a Sagittarius. Yeah, he was probably a Capricorn though. Wouldn't that be a hoot? All right, let's get going. Sagittarius, what's going on with you? Your life never fails to amaze me, man. You folks just happy all the time. Always happy. Most positive people. Fun to be around. Oops. Oh, hey. Of course. And guess what your first card is? That's fun. That's the devil. A little addiction to you? Or, I don't know what we call it, obsession? Obsession going on? Yeah, it's Capricorn energy. Yeah, but I got a feeling that's a little kinky person. A little bit, little on the odd side in the passion department. Gotta rein that in a little bit now. You know, probably not getting any younger. These people these days, they're not open for anything. Exploration. And then it gets the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I was right. That's what it is. It's a sexual, it's a sexual obsession. The Knight of Wands is charging in with this big wand in his hand. That's what that is. We'd call it a sexual addiction. I'm gonna call it an obsession. You have some unusual preferences in the passion department. A little different. Oh, come on now. Ah. Let's see here. I need that card for right there. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alrighty then. That one. Okay. Oh, that's caged. You're keeping it quiet. You've been keeping that down. Did you have a little trouble lately? You haven't pulled out that little bag of tricks yet. Okay. That's the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of wands here now. You see that? You might like a lot of things. You're just looking for the right one. Looks that way. Okay. Yeah. We got that. That's a page of cups. That's a flirt. Got a flirty there. A victory. Somebody's flirting with you, and they're okay with all that. They like that. Apparently, you made it clear, and they don't mind that stuff. So they're flirting with you pretty good, and here's the victory for you. Victory. It's a victory. You're gonna win one. You're gonna win that one. It's a victory of wands too, no less. Yeah. Might end up being a friend with benefits at first. I don't agree with those, but everybody else has a different rendition of it. I've heard different definitions left and right. I have my own theories about that, and I'm not going to express those. But hey, I don't judge anybody else. By all means, enjoy the snot out of that one. They're just like you. They might not. They might not. They might be. They might be. You're looking at another Sagittarius. I don't know. There's a fish there. There you go. Sorry, can't help myself. Here's the page of wands, and it's a flirty back. Flirty here, flirty back. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of flirting going on here. You're victorious, and that's why you're flirting back. Here, you're the flirty, right there. Yeah, yep. You come rushing in with your wand, and then you're flirting with it too. They gave you the flirt back, so you might as well go for it. Might have to drive a little ways to get to this one. All right, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you got yourself a Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. You might be representing it that way too. Nah, I don't know, man. We'll have to see what that one does. I'll have to take a look and see in the future here what that one does. Someone will tell me here in a minute. Whether that's you or another person. Might be another person here that's sitting there waiting on waiting home for you or something. Mhm. You know, you are like that. You don't feel limited. The chariot. Oh my, and that's also victory, and that's fast energy. That right there is, like I said, you're traveling, probably traveling to see this person. You met this, maybe you met him online or something, and got a lot of like you. You're willing to travel to visit him. Not far, maybe a one-time trip. You know, a couple hours or something. Hmm. Yeah. You got the magician. Yes, sir. You're traveling for the magic, baby. That's what that looks like. Traveling for the magic. Oh yeah. And this is a Pentacles energy. Don't you hear? That's what the Queen of Pentacles is about the monetary thing. So I'm gonna say, yep, you're willing to travel, but it ain't gonna be cheap. It's a costly. This is a costly relationship because that traveling it costs gas, and we all know what that is now. So for you to go see this person, and as often as you are going to want to see this person, I can tell right here, you you're going to spend a lot of gas. Now this is over for ordinary, everyday kind of reading, okay? Every ordinary day, because every week it doesn't. There's no great big things that happen sometimes, okay? They only the big profound things really only happen once in a while. It's the mundane or smaller things. You know, we're dating right now and got to travel a couple hours to see somebody, and then you like them. And now you're going to go see them every day, and it's costing a fortune. You got to run back home and get back to work, and you got to, you know, wearing yourself out. But, you know, the thing is, it's hard to find somebody that you really like. So you're going to take a shot, and you, of all people, will take a shot to see. You know, it's what was worth it to you. You're not about the money, you're about the content, the character, that kind of thing, and how you get along. And it's hard to find someone that's your match. It's hard to stand next to a Sagittarius. It's tough. I get it. So when you find somebody, you gotta go for it. It's gonna cost some money. And I noticed that a lot of times people just think that everybody hops on somebody every week. It's not like that. It's not like that. If you, I don't get a love reading all the time. Very rarely do I find a reading that's got a lot of energy. There's never 2 3 weeks of person after person after person finding love. Oh, they're coming right to you. I'm not going to bullshit you and tell you that. We all know that in one week, there ain't that much that changes, okay? There ain't that much that goes on in one week. And if something profound comes through, it's rare. It's rare. So, yeah, this is pretty ordinary. This is an ordinary week for a Sagittarius right here. You have your likes, and that's what they're like. And you've been talking to somebody, they're flirting with you. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and meet them, and you're going to like them. That's going to cost you to go see them regular, but you will. You'll do that. You'll make arrangements to go and see them regularly, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. Making a foundation and spending a little bit of your pocket change so you can have a good time. And really, all of that is all it's about. Having a nice time. And if it goes well, it goes well. You're coming into summer. You two are going to have a blast. They probably know that they may not be the only one. You'll arrange for what you're going to do. If you really like them, you'll see. Take it from there. Whoops. All right, right here. These are the people that surround you. This is the King of Pentacles. These are the friends around you. This is the King of Pentacles. This is, of course, energy like the Queen of Pentacles. This person is informing you that you're spending an awful lot of your money. You sure are spending a lot of money. You're going to go broke here going to see this person. They're going to remind you to set up a schedule, or they're going to talk to you about that. Hey, you're awful tired at work, man. What are you doing? They're going to tell you, they're going to help you with the structure of this or keep you on track. That energy is worth being around. I always go with the energy around people, always, because it's there for a reason, and it does have big merit in your life. You're not governed just by yourself. You take the influences of other people around you and the advices that they give. You don't just make decisions without thinking about it or talking to friends and family, perhaps getting other perspectives. Everybody does a little bit of that. So it's important to read the people energy around you, the people and energy that they bring around you, especially in a reading, because they offer up not only what they're helping you with, but they offer up a sneaky little peek into the subconscious you that is drawing them in. This kind of person that you're drawing tells me a little bit about the state of mind you're in because that's what you're hanging around with. You know, birds of a feather. It can be that simple. It can be that simple. Okay, we have two here. And those two are going to tell me the next couple things. Oh, yeah. That is the. That's the Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Another, there it is. That's another friend of yours. They keep reminding you about your structure. Don't lose your job over this person. Don't lose your don't lose your work. Don't lose your home. Don't lose the track of the things that you have established here for this person, unless you're going to go all the way. Then you've got the King of Cups. This person is saying, but you, this is funny, because this person around you is going, yeah, but maybe they're loved. Maybe they're the one. Maybe this is it for you. Maybe how can you not go explore or go find out? You know. So you got the arguments back and forth. But you need that. It challenges your mind. And you do need to see all sides. And absolutely Sagittarian of you to see all the sides. You're going to see every side that you need to see. And drawing the energy to do that, the thing. So yeah, that makes sense. That, you got both sides there represented. Yeah, you're right away here. You probably already made arrangements to go and visit this person, and you're just talking to your friends about when that might be good for you. Probably this weekend, maybe tomorrow night, and you'll be visiting somebody, or you're off work now if for the weekend. Maybe sometimes you all work different hours. I didn't ever tell. You're a lot of the time Sagittarian are more night people than they are day people. It just depends on your age and where you are in your life, because it does change. The facets of life, oh my, it's amazing things that we go through. Okay, this is it. Here you go. And look at that. Got the world in your hand. That's a traveling card. That's a traveler. That's going somewhere. You're probably right. And this person is thinking. Okay, that's the two of wands. This is you and them, and what you're gonna do. This is thinking about staying. What would it be like if I lived there? You'll be thinking about that. You'll walk right into that, and it's how your brain will be thinking. If you're, if this is successful, there's a side. If this isn't successful, then what? If this is successful, what am I going to do? Am I going to go there and stay? Or do I just go with the flow, man? Really, don't think too much. You get up in your head. That'll take you right up into your head too much, and that other person might not like that about. Might not like that kind of thinking. Don't get too carried away. You tend to do that. Yeah, carried away by the love of it. It's the limerence in it. Because you're such a passionate, fiery fantasy person. You're about the the escape from reality of it. It really. There you go. The lovers. Yep, yeah, it's you. That's where you're going. You're gonna give that a go. Yep. You see that, Saggy? One more. There it is. Last one. Oh no. Oh man. Now see, this is juggling around. Here's the juggling energy here. This could be juggling what your thoughts. You might be juggling. Do I want to? Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Do I want to come back? A lot of juggling happening here. Get a hold of that. hmm Yeah, it can take you into bad places where you make big mistakes and can't go back. I know that you leap forward all the time, but you know, yeah, you're capable of magnificent things, but you're also capable of some naivete when it comes to the love. You get played pretty regular, and you have a pattern that usually reads right on your forehead. Hey, you look like a you look like a bad idea. Come on over here. That's and you fall for it. You just do, and God love you. You don't deserve that. So don't set yourself up for it again. It's time to break those kind of patterns. But you got to give everybody equal shot, right? God, there's an argument on both sides, ain't there? All right, Sagittarius, you have fun. I'm sure that you will. That, I promise, is a pretty good time right there. Yes, I'm giggling. You know why. All right. Y'all have a good time. And I hope to see you again soon. It'll probably be next weekend. I'll be reading again your sign. I'm gonna stay with the energies the way they fall now. So next week it'll be Thursday will be Earth, Friday will be Fire, and then I'm gonna pull a card here for the next one. It'll probably be Air or one or the other. And then they'll stay in that same order as we go through. I'll take 2 days off and I'll come back in and start again with the Earth and the Fire and go that way. I love reading the fire signs in this kind of succession. And I'm looking at the earth is so grounded, and then the fire is so hot, and then the water is so emotional and sweet, and the air is so chaotic. I love that idea that moving through the elements this way. So I'm probably going to keep it this way for a while. Yeah, and I don't mind reading just three. I think it's good for the audience too. I think that the audience then can get it pretty good. They don't have to wait so long to find their sign come up. And they know what day that sign's going to be read. So, all right. Thank you all. And I'm so glad I finally getting this thing together. It's slow going, and I'm so new at navigating this thing. For God's sake, I'm 57 just getting on the computer. So it's going to take a little while for me to figure all these things out. But I really appreciate all you being so patient and kind with me and letting me make a fool of myself regular. Why not? Right? Okay, so anyway, I'll get better, I promise. You take care and I'll see one. Oh, I gotta figure out which one I'm reading tomorrow night. Where are we at? It's gonna be the air or the water. Here we go. Water, air and water are the next ones. Let's see which one's gonna be tomorrow. We'll go from there. I'll post that. And everybody's welcome. I don't care if you're a different sign. I don't care where it's on the chart. Yeah, Sagittarius is Sagittarius, Virgo's Virgo, Leo's Leo. And anybody's welcome to come sit in and enjoy the storytelling. Basically what it is. All right, Aries tomorrow. Tomorrow night is air and Sunday, butter. So sweetness will be on Sunday night. Tomorrow, we're do the air, and it'll be at 8 o'clock tomorrow and 8 o'clock Sunday. I'm going to keep these reads at 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't go anywhere. I either work in my workshop on the weekends or I'm going to be doing a horsemanship video with my horses out here tomorrow afternoon. So 8 o'clock is good for the evening. All right. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you soon again. And how y'all come back. Take care.